The Claude ecosystem. So most people think Claude is a chatbot. And that's like saying your smartphone is a calculator. Well, technically true, wildly incomplete. Anthropic built a core AI engine, Claude, and then wrapped it in five different interfaces designed for five different kinds of work: chat for thinking, Cowork for executing, and code for building, Chrome for web automation, Office add ins for spreadsheets and slides. Now, the people getting the most value are not using Claude as a chatbot. They are using Claude as an entire operating system for intelligent work. By the end of this lecture, you will understand, or you will have a crystal clear mental model. Every Claude product, when to use each one, why you would choose one over another. Now, this is the foundation for everything else in this course. If you don't know what tool to reach for, you will use the wrong one, either leaving capability on the table or wasting time forcing the wrong tool. Let's start. The five modes. Claude Chat, your thinking partner. Now, the Claude most people know: web, iOS, Android, desktop app. You ask a question, you get a thoughtful answer. Brainstorming, problem solving, writing help. Now, it's conversational and synchronous. You are going back and forth. That's Claude Chat for you. Claude Cowork, your digital employee. Launched in January 2026, a tab inside Claude Desktop. You describe an outcome and Claude works autonomously to deliver it. Tell Cowork, research competitor pricing, organize it into a spreadsheet, save it to my Google Drive. Then step away. Come back later. The work is done. Cowork runs in a sandboxed Linux environment on your machine. It can access your local files with your permission, create documents, schedule recurring tasks, and even control your mouse and keyboard on Mac with Apple Silicon. Claude Code, that is your coding partner, lives in Claude Desktop like Cowork. VS Code, JetBrains IDE, purpose-built for building, debugging, testing, and deploying code. In March 2026, Claude added Auto Mode. It plans, executes, and tests code without you micromanaging each step. And you don't have to be a developer to use it. Build a Python script that processes our CSV data is a perfectly valid code task. Next is Claude in Chrome, your browser assistant. Browser extension, beta, available in all the paid plans. It reads the page you are on, clicks buttons, fills forms, navigates between tabs, and it's not about searching the web. It is about automating the web. The last one is Claude in Excel and PowerPoint, your office upgrade. Microsoft Office add-in. Ask Claude questions about your spreadsheet, generate formulas, create presentations, all while staying inside Office. So here is the simple mental model. Need an answer? Chat. Thinking, advice, brainstorming. Need work done? Cowork. Files, documents, research, complex tasks. Need something built? Code, scripts, tools, apps, automation. Need browser tasks? Chrome, forms, web data, navigation. Need office work? Excel, PowerPoint, add-ins. And these are not siloed. A single workflow can touch multiple tools. Use Chrome to collect competitor pricing, pass it to Cowork to organize into a spreadsheet, upload to Excel for analysis, and export to PowerPoint slides. One workflow, 5 tools, seamless. But how do they work together? Well, Cowork is the orchestrator. It can trigger Chrome workflows mid-task, execute code snippets via dispatch, and use connectors: Google Drive, Slack, Jira, Notion, Gmail, HubSpot, and 38 plus integrations to pull from or push to your entire tool stack. You set up a Cowork task. Every Monday, fetch customer feedback from Slack, analyze trends, create a summary, and email it to the team. Now that one task coordinates 4 different systems, hands off. And Chat sits underneath everything as your thinking partner. Stuck on something? Jump to Chat, think it through, and jump back. But after all of this, what makes Claude different? Well, I want to be honest and not salesy. ChatGPT is a great chatbot, but has no local file access or desktop agent. Copilot is logged into Microsoft. Gemini has strong Google integration but isn't agentic yet. Claude Edge, agentic from the ground up. It plans multi step workflows, executes them autonomously, integrates with your local files, browser, connected tools, and code. Cowork is not bolted into chat. It is a first class citizen, and that is the difference. It is designed for work and not just conversation. So, if I were to conclude this, Claude is 5 tools and not one: chat, Cowork, code, Chrome, and Office add ins. Use the right tool for the right job. Answer: chat, work, Cowork, build, code, and browser is Chrome. They work together as one system. Cowork orchestrates 38 plus connectors and skill works across the products. The architecture is agentic. Claude plans, executes, and delivers autonomously. I have a few resources that you can go back and refer to, and then here we come to an end. You have got the mental model. Next, you are going under the hood. Models, context, windows, and the agentic architecture. Understanding this makes you 10x better at using Claude.